How's it going? All right, we're going to try this again. So I don't know what was going on. I tried to use the live thing, but for some reason it just would not let me use like my nice camera, and it gave me that really crappy, laptop quality camera. So I wanted to get on and go over some stuff with this one and do an actual video. So I did a couple of different things lately with video. And I was just doing these videos and I record them through Zoom. And then I take that file and I upload it into, different platforms, Facebook being one of them. And I was watching, like, my views were really good, for somebody that, doesn't do this all the time. I'm averaging upwards of 60 to 100 views, right? And so then I decided, oh, I'm going to put everything into YouTube so that those are all really easy to find. So if there was a video you wanted to talk about, or sometimes I get repeat questions, when I get sent a messenger or a text or something, hey, Josh, talk about this. And I've already talked about it. So I figured, hey, YouTube would be great. I've already done that, for a little bit. So I'll revive that thing. And then I'll just take that code and put it into Facebook. And it looks like nobody wants to leave Facebook and go look at the YouTube. So, the last two videos I did on YouTube, they didn't really get very many views. I don't know if that's because you guys don't want to like switch over to the YouTube platform to watch anything, but I'm going to start taking everything and uploading it into there anyways. Just so, if there's something that, you happen to be going and looking at, you can't find it on my Facebook and I've done a video, it'll be in that YouTube channel. And that way, you can find it and watch it, and hopefully it helps you. So with that said, we'll go back to doing them this way. Okay. One of the things that I had promised earlier this week was that I was going to do some interviews. Now, yesterday, my interview canceled because they were, busy trying to figure out some stuff with this new stimulus government loan program or grant program or whatever it is. And I totally understand that. And that kind of goes with today. As you notice, I don't have an interview. And again, I wanted to do these interviews to kind of give people, a thought of what's really going on. And there's a lot of people that aren't taking this seriously. I talked to a couple clients today of ours out in Florida, and they were talking about how much people aren't taking this seriously. You're supposed to stay at home, like stay away from people. And yet, there's parties at the beach and everybody's going to Peanut and, I talked to a client that's over on the west coast of Florida, and, she was telling me kind of the same thing. And, that's just going to make things worse. And so when I was thinking about doing these interviews, it was kind of to shed some light on just how, fragile, a small business is and how important it is to support that small business during this time. If they're doing things like pickup, delivery, anything like that. And, like I've said before, the big chains are going to be all right. And I even saw something today, actually, Cheesecake Factory, I believe it was, filed, I don't think it wasn't bankruptcy. It was like a motion saying that they weren't going to be able to pay their rent for any other stores come April 1st. Sorry. And Cheesecake Factory is pretty big. So, think about your local place and how much that's going to impact them. So with that said, the reason I'm not posting an interview video today is I did the interview and I did it with a friend of mine. I know people in a lot of different places. So I've lived kind of all over. I have friends in a lot of different places. I've been fortunate enough to, travel a lot and also live in a lot of different places. So the interview I did today, we decided that it wasn't a good idea to put that up. It got very emotional for that person, as well as me, because a lot of these interviews I'm doing are, they're people that are friends of mine. I've reached out to some people, not only here in my local area, but in a few other areas, and, asked to do interviews with people I don't know, people that aren't clients. Just if you have a random business owner that and they feel comfortable talking about their situation and the things they're doing to adapt to that situation, is really all we're doing, is just trying to gain awareness. And then also, we're an advertising company. So we're giving a free advertising plug for your business. I'm going to add a link to that business. I'm going to, tell you, like, the very first interview I did, The beginning of the week was with our very own CEO for Being Known Advertising, and that was just kind of a, hey, let's do this and see if you like the idea, and see if you like it and see how it comes off. And he really liked it. And what did I do? I gave the link, I gave the plug, and it's so that you can realize some of the businesses in your area are there. Well, the interview I did today, it got really, really emotional. And, the person I was talking to is, a bar owner, and they're going to lose their bar. They're not going to be able to reopen back up, even if this thing lasts 2 more weeks. And then, they go, here you go, you can open back up. They're not going to make it. A lot of these businesses do live, month to month for quite some time until you really are established. So when you're trying to start a new business and you're going and you're in the starter phase, which that starter phase can be the first, 2 to 3 years. The starter phase for a new business is not 6 months, it's quite a few years. And I know that personally. I've done a few startups, and it's really impactful. And so they're going to chop it up to a loss. And for everyone that knows me here locally in Nevada where I'm at, it's not who you're thinking of. It's a gentleman that I've known for 13, 14 years. I don't want to talk about who it is or say their name or anything, because, I want to try again and do this interview where we can try and do something to, motivate and positive. There's enough negativity going on social media right now. Enough negativity, virus this, virus that. I'm unemployed. I don't have any money. What am I going to do? We don't want to. I wouldn't want to watch this video of my own and have it get that emotional. Where somebody that's not only you in there, if you live in their local area, you're going to know who they are. Not only that, but it's a good friend of mine that I've known for quite some time. And to see that person, that gentleman, in tears on camera with me, just breaking down, I don't think it had really hit him yet until we started talking. And I mean, literally, I'm not doing like a Barbara Walters interview here, guys. I'm not that good. I'm really just asking, like, what's your business? What is it that you do? How were things going in your business previous to this pandemic thing? And, now that this has hit, how has it affected your business? And what are some of the things that you are doing to kind of overcome and adapt and be able to still, conduct business and things like that? Those are really the main questions I'm asking. That's really it. And it's just so other business owners or other people could see this and go, hey, I have a business similar to that. And I didn't even think about doing what they're doing. That could really help me, and I'll do it. And it's not competition. It's not going to take away from that business, because I'm not doing, if I do a local business here where I'm at, I'm not going to do another local business here in that area that's like the same thing. So, for everybody that knows me here in this local area, let's say I was going to interview Leah for Leah's Bar, I'm not going to turn around and also interview Dean from the Slippery, because that's kind of a competing thing. And, I wouldn't want that to kind of, oh, I'm going to take this idea and then it worked for me, but it didn't work for this one, so if I do a local business, it's if I do the same type of business interview, that business is going to be far away. But it could be something that helps them. But, it was not a good vibe to post on here or anywhere, to see, that type of I think that's when it really hit him, as he saw, like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is what I've done. I don't have some other job to go back to. I have a mortgage payment. I have 2 car payments. I've been doing good for quite some time, so my wife hasn't had to work. I have, 2 kids and 3 dogs. How am I going to support them? What am I going to do? And, a $1,200 or, for him, I guess with the stimulus package thing, he might be able to get, like 2,500 or $3,000 or something, but that's not enough to keep your business afloat, your mortgage, all your bills, 3 kids, and they're all little ones too. They're all in grade school. So, this isn't something you can plan for, and it really affects people. So I want you to just take that in mind and consider that. I don't want to bring mood down or anything like that. This whole idea was to promote and create positivity, and, hope that, people in your community will step up. And if I can help in any way from doing that, you know, I'm trying to do my part. For example, for dinner tonight, and actually not last night, the night before that, we ordered pizza. I did not feel like cooking. I've been working a lot all day. I just didn't feel like cooking and was like, you know what, let's just order a pizza. And it was, oh, we should get Domino's or let's get Papa Murphy's. And I was like, no. I've been sitting on not only these videos, but talking to people and trying to help promote local business. Pick a local business and we'll order pizza from there. And we actually, I don't know why we've never done it before, but we actually ordered pizza from Boomers. It's local here in Fallon. And it was amazing. It was a really, really good pizza. And, you know, that's why we ordered it again tonight. You know, it was really, really good. And that really, really was positive. You know, just calling in the order. The person that was there that took our order was actually, you know, one of my favorite bartenders. That's a good friend of ours. And, you know, she was so happy to hear from us and was like, oh my God, you're coming in. It was really nice to, you know, do that and feel like I'm really helping somewhere, even if it's just ordering a pizza, you know, and making that conscious decision to go, why should I order from Domino's or Papa Murphy's or Pizza Hut when there's, you know, 3 other local pizza places here that if they don't make this, that's it. You know, Domino's is going to be okay. Pizza Hut's going to be okay. And I'm not saying it's bad to order from them. You know, I order different pizzas all the time. You know, sometimes I'm in the mood for pizza and it is that Domino's quick, you know, $12 thin crust, pick it up and go pizza. And, you know, other times I want, you know, a Papa Murphy's because that's what I'm in the mood for, that difference. But, you know, now I can add Boomers to my list of, you know, that's not only is it really good pizza, but it was also definitely worth it. So shout out to Boomers. And sorry, I'm laughing. I think it's like my quarantine hair. We're doing really good here. I actually cut up some of it, trimmed this up all through here, but I was kind of scared to touch the top. So it's a little fluffy because I wanted to see just how long it was and, you know, just kind of let it go. And that's what it does. Pretty cool. Anyways, it just caught my eye and it was making me laugh. So if you want me to shave my head, let me know, leave a comment, and or if I should cut it different or do something crazier with it, maybe I should just go full on mohawk or something. Anyways, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, again, I keep saying this and I'm getting some good, you know, feedback. I don't feel anything is dumb or stupid. I'll talk about anything you want me to or answer any questions you want me to. As well as if you feel like, you know, I should interview you. If you have something to talk about and you feel like maybe, you know, this would be a good way to get your message across or get it off your chest or vent or whatever, you know, go ahead and reach out to me and we'll schedule a time to do the video. You know, it's really, really simple. I just recorded on this Zoom program and, you know, then upload it. You know, it doesn't take any time at all. You know, we can take 10, 15 minutes out of your day and do something, and maybe some type of input or, you know, something you have to say could help people. Think about that. And that's kind of why I'm doing these. I'm going to keep doing videos even after this is over. I was doing them before this, just not as heavily. And I think I should just keep doing them heavily because I've gotten a lot of good feedback. I would just like to get some more. You know, give me some questions, give me some topics, schedule to do an interview with me. I can do it any time of day. I'll make the time. I'd love to do it. And I think it'd be really fun to, you know, talk to some different people in different industries and a lot of different things. And, you know, we can laugh and have a good time. And, you know, want to tell dad jokes, go ahead. I don't care. Whatever might, you know, I look at these as, if you get on here and you make fun of me for the videos I'm doing, but it gives you a good laugh, great. And I'm doing what I wanted, what I set out to do. You know, if you get on here and you watch this video and it helps you out and, you know, something I said really helps spark, you know, even a thought or an idea like light bulb, and you take that little bit of what I said and run with it and it turns into a great idea for you and helps you, then I've done what I set out to do. If this is just something that you watch my stupidness and go, what is this guy doing? But you know what, I like watching his videos because it gives me something to do other than binge watch a Netflix show. By the way, Joe, man, the Tiger King, oh, wow. If you haven't watched that, you need to. I binge watched it last night from about 6:30 to I don't know whenever I was through all the episodes, and I just, every 5 minutes, I was like, is this even real life? Like, is this a real place? Is this whole thing real? Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but if you just need something to watch to that you don't have to think, that you don't have to, like a sci-fi show, you might have to pay attention or pay attention to, some of the science on it, or look at it and go, wait, that doesn't add up. There's gravity or whatever thing. If you're just looking for some show to watch that will entertain you, and you can completely unplug for, I believe it's like 45 minutes per episode. If you want to completely unplug and just kind of, I felt like the whole time that I was watching it, I looked like when you talk to a dog, and everybody's done this. You know what I'm talking about. You talk to the dog and you're like, oh, do you want to do this? What are you thinking? Did you want a treat? Did you want? And the dog like cocks the ears and is trying to like tilt their ears a bit and listen to you, and then they have their ears all tilted, and they have that look on their face like, man, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I'm just not sure. Like, I felt like that was what I looked like watching every episode. I was just like I just did not. It was great. It was amazing to unplug and get away from complete reality, uh and not have to think. And the only thing I was thinking the whole time was, how is this even real? Like, how are these real people? How is this a real area? How did the different characters that are involved, and they're in different areas of the country, how did those even people come to be? And each one is their own just mystery of wowness. That's all I can say. I don't even know what to say. So that was a good time. Watch it if you're looking for something to binge watch. But that's really all I'm gonna say for today. Hopefully I can, I don't have anything set up for tomorrow, so my schedule's open. If you wanted to do an interview, reach out to me, and we'll jump on here. We'll bang out a video really quick for tomorrow. Do an interview, plug your business, and see if we can't get you some help, or some ideas or something like that. I mean, these don't have to be an interview just for plugging your business and feeling like, oh, we need help or something. It could be plug in your business, and maybe your business is the type like mine is, where we can help you. So you could interview with me and tell people, this is what I could do to help you out with your business or your personal life, or a job even, whatever it is. Let me know. Reach out to me, and let's get something set up. Otherwise, I'll just find something else to talk about tomorrow. And again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and liking my stuff, and messaging me and text messaging me and laughing at me, and telling me that it's good content and good stuff. I get some people that talk to me and tell me that they just get a good time watching me and they think it's funny. Others, tell me that it's very inspirational, and has helped them. Even though when I'm talking about business stuff, and it relates to my business world of real estate and things like that, that it still helped them along with some of their business, either dreams or acquisition, whatever they wanted to do or they are doing. So again, that's really what I'm setting out to do, is just hope that there's like a bat or something that is right outside this window over here. That's why I keep looking up. Sorry, I get distracted easy, squirrel. So yeah, anyways, shoot me a message, shoot me a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll try and get another couple of good interviews in, so you guys can see it and make sure that it's not a sad thing. And that's why I didn't want to do today's. So with that said, I'm signing off. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk tomorrow. All right.